it was like this weight. It was like,
What was the actual question?
you don't want to look back on your life and be like, I lived for what I thought certain people in society wanted.
For me, like, I really, because obviously I had swimming, I didn't really think about kind of coming out, and I didn't really think about my sexuality. So for me, I kind of did suppress like so many feelings, and you know, towards other swimmers, and I never had a relationship. I never even been with anyone. So for me, like, I didn't really know until quite late about my sexuality and my attraction to guys as well as girls. So I'm going to say, like, when I was 18, I kind of realised, and I remember telling my family one Christmas and was like, look, I do fancy guys as well as girls.
Was it nerve-wracking before you did it?
Yeah. I haven't really grown up with so many role models that are LGBT.
That you can relate to.
Yeah, and especially in the sporting world. Obviously, you know, a few people did come out, like Tom Daley, and...
Did that help you a lot, knowing that someone else in what you, in the profession that you're in?
Definitely, like, just, you know, him having the balls to do that just kind of made me think, well, let's just embrace who I am and my sexuality. So that was kind of like the first time I realised.
And then so it was Christmas time, and then you had like the conversation. How did that go with like parents?
Yeah, it was really good. My mum just said, you know, obviously keep exploring and find out what you like. She just wanted me to be with someone who'd make me happy, which was lovely. And yeah, I didn't even really explore, you know, I didn't really go out to carry on exploring those feelings.
You'd never been to a club before Barcelona?
The bi life was the first time I actually got myself out there, and yeah, I just put my feelings on a plate and went on my first date, so it was amazing. What about you anyway?
Me?
When did you first realise?
I was living in Manchester, I was living at my mum's, and I came out when I was, to my mum and my brother that is, when I was 17, 18.
I knew from about puberty, so like around 13, 14.
Yeah.
But I was sure by the time I was like 17 that this is who I am, and like there's no point trying to pretend that I'm not.
Embrace it.
Embrace it. And when you're living under a roof, like when you're living with your family or anyone that you're close to, it's good to just feel like you can breathe. You've not got to think, oh my God, did I leave the computer on and I was chatting to somebody? Or, you know, just little things that really do give you major anxiety. Yeah. It's lifted once you just think, like, this is who I am.
So I thought, I need to get rid of this stress that I'm going through, so I can't cope with it anymore. So
I was actually really down about the situation, the whole situation. I was really depressed. And my mum was like, Ryan, like, you know, we need to go to doctors at the time. So she was like, was walking, I'll never forget it, was walking up to the doctors with my mum, because she could see that I was just not being myself. She's your mum, so she knows something's not right. And on the way, before we even got to the doctor, she went, Ryan, I know that you like guys. I was like, whoa, it came out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere. But I feel like she said she wanted to ask me, but she didn't know if it was right to. She wanted to wait until it had come from me, but when she could see that it was affecting me internally, then she thought it's better that I step in and ask. She gave me a hug. She said, Ryan, I love you no matter what. You're my son, and don't you ever feel like you have to hide who you are, or, you know, feel under pressure to kind of be someone else, because like, you're my son. And that was a massive, like, I just remember the relief, like, just, it was like this weight just going.
What advice would you give someone as coming out as bi or gay now?
Well, I think just the massive relief that it's given me has just made me want to just show people that it's okay, just embrace it. And you know, I feel like there's so much pressure now as well to tell people and to label your sexuality, and you know, I don't think there has to be a time or a date set on it. You don't have to come out, you know, to your family and to your friends until you're ready.
Because people DM me and I give them, you know, I give them advice. I tell them how they ask, oh, what about the bad reactions? Have you had any? And I'm really honest about it. And I hear people's worries,
and I don't want people to feel like that, because that's not a life to live. Enjoy yourself as long as you're safe to come out and you're not in a you know, because, you know, certain countries and stuff like that. I mean, if it's safe for you to come out, then I would definitely advise you to do so, just to a friend, to a family member, and then take it from there.
Yeah, just to tell someone just kind of takes that pressure off. And
you know, you might just like guys, you might be gay, or you might be bisexual, you might be pan, you might be trans, whatever it is that you feel you are, it's important that you do express that, because life is short.
It's just making people realise okay, I'm not alone. I can do this.
Slowly but surely.